the new moons, the Feast of Tabernacles, that all pertains to us. There's more high holy days in the
Yes,
Bible
sir.
that God commanded for us blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans to keep that all oppressor the white man made up out of thin air. We don't learn that. Read.
But the seventh day is the Sabbath of the Lord thy God. In it thou shalt not do any work.
Right, so we're not supposed to work on the 7-day Sabbath. Read.
Thou, nor thy son, nor thy daughter, thy manservant,
That
thy
description
maidservant,
does not
nor
match
thy
his
cattle,
name.
nor thy stranger that is within thy gates.
All right, how you doing, sis? Do you know your nationality according to the Bible? Come on this side. I want you to look at this sign real quick. How we doing, sir?
All right, how you doing, my brother?
Laws we gotta get back to.
What are some laws we got to get back to? Okay, I'll praise. So, sis, where do you see yourself on that sign? So these are what we have. Give me Deuteronomy chapter 10 and verse 12, and then we're going to come back to Exodus. What's your name, sir?
Harold.
Harold, nice to meet you. My name's Joshua.
All
So
right.
I know you've been standing here for a minute, all praises. So we about to go into to answer your question. What are the laws? What does God require of us as his holy people, as the chosen people according to the Bible, right? So you say you from the tribe of Judah, right? Y'all all a family? Y'all married? All praises. That's what we need. A righteous marriage in the black, Latino, Native American community is what we need to build back God's holy nation. Right. So what we about to go over is what does God require of us as his chosen people? Because these you see right here, this God's chosen people, not every race of people. Read that, come on.
Deuteronomy chapter 10 and verse 12. And now Israel, what doth the Lord thy God require of thee?
So he said, now Israel, the so-called blacks, Latinos, Native American Indians. He didn't say the Chinese man. He didn't say the Arab man. He didn't say the East Indian man, right? He said, now Israel, these 12 tribes where we fall unto. What do we got to do? Read.
What doth the Lord thy God require of thee? But to fear the Lord thy God, to walk in all his ways, and to love him, and to serve the Lord thy God with all thine heart and with all thy soul, to keep the commandments of the Lord.
To do what?
To keep the commandments of the Lord and his statutes, which I command thee this day for thy good.
That is for our good. To fear God, to walk in all his ways, to keep his commandments. It's for our good, for our betterment as a people. Now we're about to learn what is today according to the Bible. Exodus chapter 20 and verse 8. What day have we been taught to go to church? Sunday, right? Is that according to the Bible? You not sure? We about to prove it to y'all. We got to prove all things. You said the Sabbath day? My brother, you on point. But a lot of these Sunday churches say Sunday is the Sabbath. That's not according to the Bible. Read.
Exodus chapter 20 verse 8. Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. 6 days shalt thou labor and do all thy work. But the seventh day is the Sabbath of the Lord thy God. In it thou shalt not do any work.
Right. So that's one of the first things we're supposed to do. First, remember, because we will forget. Even on our day-to-day, we have reminders we set on our phones, set on our calendars. We simply forget things. Most importantly, we will forget our heritage because it was taken from us when we was brought over here in slavery. It was also taken from us, like y'all youth, you got precious young princesses, right? They don't teach our heritage and our history in school. They only teach everything white is right, everything pertaining to us is either slavery or something bad. So the Lord said, remember the Sabbath day and keep it holy, meaning separate, above, set apart, all the other days. And the first thing was there should be no work done. So today, we're not supposed to be working. What else?
Yes, sir. Verse 11. For in 6 days the Lord made heaven and earth, the sea, and all that is in them is, and rested the seventh day. Wherefore the Lord blessed the Sabbath day and hallowed it.
So if you have been scheduled to work on the 7-day Sabbath, which is Saturday, you're not supposed to work. If you own a business, if you're an entrepreneur, you're supposed to shut your business down. You or your employees are not supposed to be working. We're supposed to remember it. These are some of the laws that God has given to us, what he requires of us as his holy people. Now give me that in Nehemiah chapter 10. All praise. My brother, come on.
Nehemiah chapter 10 verse 31. And if the people of the land bring ware or any victuals on the Sabbath day to sell, that we would not buy it of them on the Sabbath.
So my brother, again, speaking to the children of Israel, he said if the people of the land, right, all these other nations, what day is booming the most on the weekend? Saturday, which we just learned is what according to the Bible? The Sabbath. So we're not supposed to work. We're not supposed to be buying and selling. That's when everybody want to go to the movies. That's when the parties is jumping the most, right? That's where all these festivities. Do you see how they tricked us? Now you see why God said we gotta remember. Does that make sense, my brothers?
Absolutely.
Right? How we doing, family? So what we're going over is our biblical nationality according to the Bible, which is the blackest book in history. This is what we must learn in order to get to the kingdom of God with application. So we answer my brother's question, right? So my brother was asking, what are some of the laws we got to get back to, right? So first we learned nationality. We went over the Sabbath day. Do you know what the Sabbath day is according to the Bible? What day is the Sabbath throughout the week? Saturday? Yes, sir. So are we supposed to work on the 7th-day Sabbath? No. Are we supposed to buy and sell on the Sabbath? No. Let's finish that verse off.
Yes, sir. And if the people of the land bring ware or any victuals on the Sabbath day to sell, that we will not buy it of them on the Sabbath or on the holy day, and that we will leave the 7th year at the exaction of every day.
Right. So it said we're not going to buy it of them. Meaning we're supposed to know our history.